headphones. Ooh, 20% low. Some pizza and stuff to go. And I just really wanted to get out of the house. So here I am. But shout out to Melissa and Reed came from up an hour away. And I asked them, should I get pizza? They said yeah. So this won't be very long. This is very minimalistic. It kind of bothers me and how minimalistic that is. Yeah, so I'm here. Kind of reminds you of those back rooms, you know, from the 80s and 90s. I'm not gonna spend too long here. I really mean it. This thing isn't gonna be any longer than like 15 minutes or something like that. At most, like 17, 18. Play bar acid. So it needs like to play or hang out, or I don't know. So I guess hang out bar. Sorry, we're closed. I don't know why the brightness is so low. It doesn't smell very good over here. Ooh, it smells actually pretty bad. Some really weird hours. Oh, you like the ice cream? Yeah, you ice cream. Around here just hanging out and it's a little, I don't like this. Tokyo. Taiyaki. This place is really good. Actually, I can't even say anything. I haven't even been there before. I was supposed to come in here with my friend, but it's always so busy. And then here they have anime. Okay. Anime crate. I just wanted to see something real quick. The thing about downtown is that it gets I don't know if this is the right terminology, but it gets pretty dodgy. And what I mean by that is like it's very spotty. Because you have places like here in Little Tokyo and even like City Hall. City Hall is like over there. We'll pass by it pretty soon. And then I think that might be the financial district over there. But then it gets, you literally have Skid Row, like a couple blocks down this way. And when my friend came to visit me, hello. Yeah, when my friend came to visit me, I told him, okay, well make sure you park like between this spot and, sorry, let me clean this real quick. I need to get my camera fixed. It was pretty blurry and I apologize for that. But yeah, if you ever do decide to visit downtown, Please, please, please just know where you're going because it gets hello. Yeah, downtown can be quite dangerous depending on where you go. Little Tokyo is safe for the most part. You just really have to, just watch out. If you go more south this way, you're in Skid Row. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks. Yeah, so this is their little kind of hidden Japanese garden. Let's see if I can zoom in. It's very pretty during the day. And they do have some lights, but I'm assuming they just have those lights for the evening. So just here. Yeah. Came here during the tour, which by the way, I think they're having it the 22nd to the 23rd this year. They're having the train festival at Union Station. So if you are local or if you're gonna be in town, stop by at the Union Station train festival. I went 2 years ago and had a really fun time. I even got like a one-of-a-kind pin. It was like pretty much a rare pin because it was only for the occasion. And then also they had a tap card, tap card for Metro. And yeah, it said Union Station Train Festival 2023. So I don't know what I'm doing that weekend. I'm sure I'm gonna be working, but I absolutely will make time to go to that festival. It was cool because a couple years ago I was able to go. Yeah, a couple of years ago I was able to go, and they had a opening for the A line and the E line. So they had a big festival for that at Little Tokyo, and then they had a tour, and a lot of the people who came from that festival came to the opening and vice versa. Let's see what time is it. Well, we're gonna make our way in there towards the end. I'm so sorry for the blurriness, yo. There's seriously something wrong with my lens. You'd think a place like this would be more hustle and bustle. See, that's the thing about downtown LA is that, okay, I guess that, I forget where I was, maybe like the old Bank District, that place would be a lot more busy. But here it's not busy at all, honestly. Well, there's still people waiting outside restaurants, but most of these restaurants close at like 10 or 11, or at most like midnight. And the reason why most places close at 2 a.m. is because they have the state of California only allows you to drink until like 2 a.m. So last call is like at 1:45, and that's no matter where you go, whether you're in NorCal or SoCal. So it sucks, but that's just, it is what it is. We used to have another pizza shop over there. I didn't like it very much. I think they closed it down. It was okay. It just, wasn't anything to call home to. Wow. Weller Court. I always forget the name of this place. It was always fun though, because and especially in high school, we used to stop here, like in the Japanese Village Plaza, and then make our way over here like for a bit. Maybe go to Marukai Market and then head over to the other side where they have the bowling alley and arcade and also Daiso. So you see straight ahead there is the that is City Hall. I don't know what's going on with my camera, yo. My goodness. And I think this thing turns on. They turn it on and turn it off at night. Tokyo had here too. Just a ghost. This place, not always the busiest. This plaza actually opened up. Not plaza. These are condos. If I remember correctly, they were building it for years. Honestly, they finally opened it up. But for the longest while, it's just been closed. Now they finally open. Italian. It's cute. I'm not gonna come to Tokyo for Italian food. Rice and nori, I highly recommend it. DoubleTree by Hilton, I highly recommend their cookies. However, they don't always allow it. I used to just go in and ask for cookies, and then they stop allowing that. I think there might be a nightclub below. Or no, I guess it's up there. They have a bookshop. Marukai is still there. That racist security guard is gone. Thank goodness, because they were following us around the store. DoubleTree by Hilton. Oh, okay. Kinokuniya is still there. Kinokuniya. Rice and nori, very, very good. I highly recommend rice and nori. They have one in South Pasadena. This used to be the June China Bistro. They've been here now for like at least 7 years. And it used to be Hot Pot Galaxy. They have some good ramen. I didn't order the hot pot, but the ramen was pretty good. And I guess up there might be a nightclub. And there's other stuff. Toy shops and whatnot. And then here, a little alleyway, which is pretty cool to come and take pictures when, all of them actually work, but I guess it doesn't. And there's 7-Eleven. I'm not sure if it's open 24 hours. If it isn't, I completely understand why they're not open 24 hours. But just for the safety. And then the entry to the DoubleTree, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm still disappointed about that. They said I can't get any cookies. Jerks. I'm like, do you know who I am? That's my caring movement. They put these things here to not get people to skateboard on it. I always try not to pay for parking over here. And if I do, I always pay like a low price. Yeah, that's a nightclub. I'm not a big nightclub goer. I only really go with my friend Whitney. Dirty Mansion. We got fake sakura flowers. The bougainvillea is still there, but it looks like they're not really taking good care of it. It used to be thriving, it's the midst of summer and it looks like that. I think a lot of them probably dead. fun about this place. There's Juan. I'm just chilling, just waiting on my pizza to be ready. I figured, why not just explore. How are you? Onizuka something something something. America. That's all I understand. Onizuka. Yeah. It's good. You got it good. Honestly, I don't really like San Diego's nightlife. A lot of their bars and stuff is just karaoke or, just all around a good time, and they close pretty late as well. I'm specifically talking about the Gaslamp Quarter. Gaslamp Quarter is pretty good. I'm gonna go back again next month, probably with my mom. Because we gotta go back to Tijuana and get some more. Gotta get a dental implant. My insurance denied my request to get another crown. So I may hold off on the crown. Honestly, I need 2 more crowns. But I am gonna have to get a dental implant. So molar dental implant. Alright, we're gonna go in the Japanese village. There's plenty of history here. A lot of the people who had to leave to go to I'm probably saying this completely wrong, forgive me. The internet camps, it's where they sent over, oh look at that, flowers and cactus. Yeah, but they sent over, they forced all the Japanese people, like Japanese American or Japanese citizens or residents of U.S. into these places. Like some of them are located very, very isolated places in California. So a lot of them had to just pack very, very light and just give all their possessions or put all of their, sentimental and other valuable possessions inside of I could show it another time, but they have like this little church or a little temple that a lot of people ended up using as like a refugee center. And yeah, so they stayed there after they came out. And there's a lot of their stuff there, and then when they finally came back, they were able. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just a little distracted. Imagawayaki, I highly recommend trying it. They sell them here at the Nijia Market, honestly, for a cheaper price. I can't remember if it was here, but one of these places serve like bowel buns and they're really good. It's probably not here. It's probably here. I don't know exactly. Yeah, really good bowel buns. And then sometimes they offer karaoke here, and then they have like a small Christmas tree. And then I guess a water fountain that's not running at the moment. There's a Nijia Market, similar to Marukai, where they sell a lot of Japanese goods. Mitsuru Cafe, Imagawayaki is freshly made and is very, very delicious. I highly recommend it. And in that little pot right there, that's where they make the Imagawayaki. It's like a red bean cake. I mean, at a first glance, it may not sound very good, but it's very sweet. Very, very sweet and creamy. It's like a unique crave. They're really honing in on the Hello Kitty thing right now. What time is it? I gotta get going pretty soon. But yeah, they have plenty of sushi and ramen shops. Of course, all these places close before 12 and at like 12 at the absolute latest. Ramen Ramen, I think, closes at 1 or 1:30. And this, yeah, their stuff is good. I just don't like the texture of the noodles. But I like their hours, though. Chop suey. Over there is Daikokia. They have good noodles, good ramen. American ramen's good. I love their hours. And then the Japanese American National Museum. It looks like they've been closed for a while. It looks like they may be opening again next year. Late next year, my goodness. And over there's the train station. Sorry. So, oh God. I need to get my camera fixed. And now this other ramen shop. Guys in Japanese Plaza. Okay. And then funnily enough, let's see, that's over there is Alameda Street. And then on the other side of Alameda Street is the Arts District, which I'm sure they have a couple things that are still open. Like the Arts District Bar or something, whatever it's called. Japanese Village Plaza, $4 an hour for parking. That's absolutely insane and expensive. If you can, I do recommend parking on the street with the metered parking because it's way cheaper than paying in these parking lots. Asinine. There used to be a Sbarro here, but then they closed it. We have mostly Japanese cuisines and tea shops, and the Starbucks is still there. Anyway, I'm gonna end it. Get out of here. Thank y'all so much for joining. I'll see y'all very soon. I'm gonna try to go live again this weekend.